You guys, thank you. Let's set up a time lapse. No, that guy did not just grab the last spot. Shit. So, we've got a lot to talk about. Damn it. That's a good shot, too. Oh, that is very orange light. By the time I finished cutting that intro, it was the end of the workday and I had to go home. So I never actually got to finish that vlog. And then, furthermore, by the time I got home, I had a completely different idea for this film. So I ran with that idea for the last several days. I really like where that film is headed. I think it needs a little bit more time in the oven. So I came back to this one. Let's get this guy set up over here. I'm gonna go steal the light from the bedroom. I don't want to wake up my wife, so I'll just use this one. Ah, dang it. Yeah. Okay. That was a bit of a production. The first thing I want to say is thank you. Especially to those of you that have subscribed. My whole life I've dreamed of having a platform for my creativity, a platform to make the films and write the music and tell the stories that I want to tell. And so the last couple days, this last week, I've just been, it feels like I'm living in an alternate universe. Like, it feels like this isn't real life. Thank you. I'm blown away. I'm incredibly excited, and just feeling so very grateful. So first, to just recap that whole experience, the film was posted on Sunday. Friday and Saturday all day I was up in LA with Sophia and Tyler at their house, helping them color grade and finalize their vlog. However cool you think Sophia and Tyler are on film, they are 1000% more so in real life. First off, they fed me at every meal, but every time that food came, instead of just bringing it up or saying like, hey Dave, food's here, like come grab it or whatever, Tyler was always very intentional of saying, hey, food's downstairs if you want to come eat. And every meal we would share it together. All three of us would stop working and we'd spend 30, 45 minutes. I feel like one of the meals we probably spent an hour just connecting over creativity, over filmmaking, over running a business. But they were very intentional every single meal to really treat it as to really treat me as family. Like, those are just two like very tangible, real examples of how genuinely good those two people are. I love them. I just checked myself in frame for like the first time, even though there's a viewfinder right here. I don't like looking over there while I'm filming, and I just realized my computer screen is very bright and giving me a nice blue light, so let's turn that down. There's a random wedding tip. Don't do your vows, or toast for that matter, off of an iPad. You don't want this lovely, this nice blue. So there's an impromptu wedding hack tip. Okay, quick introduction. Who the heck am I? Is my name Amari? No, it's not. My name is Dave. I founded Amari in 2011 with my wife, fiance at the time, but my wife, Mariah. In our first full year, 2012, we hired our first associate shooters because we knew we didn't want Amari to just be a husband and wife team that over the years got very, very exclusive, very, very expensive. We wanted to make sure that as we grew in our style, in our ability, in our quality, that we were able to grow a team for several reasons that we can get into in another video or series of videos, because I do have a lot of beliefs around building out a team. The focus of this channel is kind of three-pronged right now. It's love stories, filmmaking, and entrepreneurship. Lastly, like, what is our like kind of overall like ethos and mission statement? Our belief is that the best stories are true. We are very much, what's hard is a lot of these words are like buzzwords now, but we've always been about this. We've always been about candidly and creatively capturing real, genuine human moments and interactions, and doing that with impeccable like quality, attention to detail, and production value. So yeah, if you haven't seen any of our wedding films, a great place to start would be our sizzle reel. It's a compilation film that I cut a couple years ago. That would be a great place to see our style and to see some of the fun places and really cool couples that we've gotten to work with over the years. Okay, Q&A. I want to get to some of your questions, answer some of your questions that I saw in the comments, but first, two things. One, make sure if you're not already subscribed, make sure you're subscribed, because we have another huge announcement coming up in the next couple of weeks. I'm working with a good friend of mine who also is in the YouTube space to set up filming this announcement and some of the logistics around it. I don't want to spoil it, but it's gonna mean a lot. It's gonna mean a lot, and I think if you enjoyed Sophia and Tyler's BTS video, if you've enjoyed any of our other films, if you enjoy anything about what we're about, you're really gonna like what we're doing with this. Second thing to talk about before we dive into that Q&A is social handles. Let's connect. If you're not already following us on Instagram, that's Amari Productions. We post on there daily. I also finally, about 10 years too late, created a Twitter handle. That is Dave_McQueen_. I'd love to connect with you guys. I'd love to chat. I'd love to answer any questions you guys have about filmmaking, about weddings, about entrepreneurship, creating, building, running a small business, especially a service business, a creative business. And then I also have my personal Instagram, where really if you have any interest in small children doing very adorable things and mountain biking, you can find me there. Dave McQueen_. Let's get into some of your questions. Okay, while I'm loading this up, I did notice that one of the most prevalent questions, probably the most prevalent questions, was regarding songs. So yeah, a lot of people asked, who we were, like where we came from, why we didn't have any subscribers. The short answer is we were not on YouTube until a couple months ago. Lots of people are asking if they can cry. Yes, you may. A lot of you guys asked if we were available to film your wedding, whether that be locally. I think there was somebody in Germany, Norway. Absolutely. There is something incredibly refreshing and invigorating as a filmmaker, as a storyteller, to step out of the area that we know so well and to step into a completely new space, a completely new city, a completely new environment to tell somebody's story. So yeah, 5 out of 5 would recommend Destination Weddings. We're in. I tried to say we're game and we're in at the same time, and I think it might have almost come out as we're in. Try it again. We're in. Go to the contact form on our website, which I'll put the address up here, but I'll also link that below, and in every video I'll link that. Oh yeah, a couple of you asked about equipment. We will definitely do a what's in my bag type video at some point, where we will go through our racks of gear. But the short answer is Canon 5D Mark IVs and Mark IIIs. People asking if we'd already worked together, kind of how they found us. I guess I kind of touched on that a second ago, but to be more specific, they found us through their planner, Marnie, with So Smitten Events. We've gotten to work with Marnie a couple times. She's fantastic, but yeah, that's how we got the wedding. So he asked if Peter McKinnon and I are related. That is extremely flattering. What's funny about that is my wife, she had actually never seen Peter McKinnon's stuff until like yesterday or the day before, but she read this comment. So whatever video of Peter's that we were watching came on, within like 5 seconds, she just like whips her head around and it's like, oh my God, it is you. Which I don't know if that was like a compliment or... somebody asked, is wedding vlog going to be the next genre of wedding videos that videographers offer? Because now I really badly want a wedding vlog. It is definitely something that we will continue to do. Now that we have Sophia and Tyler as an example, I can show that to couples and say, hey, it appears to be a popular proposition because we already have a taker. I don't want to say anything more yet until we know 100% for sure that we're going to be there. But yeah, fingers crossed. Be looking for another behind the scenes vlog soon. And what will be especially unique about this one is it's going to be a same day edit. Finally, guys, the last thing I'll say before we go, I would love to get more connected in this community. Whether it's doing a collaboration on a YouTube channel, guest writing for a blog, speaking or coaching at a conference, I am game. Anything regarding weddings or filmmaking or small business or entrepreneurship or creative life in general, email me here, dave@amariproductions.com. Let's talk. All right, I think we covered everything. So if you enjoyed this film, if you enjoyed Sophia and Tyler's film, and if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. Ring that notification bell so you know when we post a new film. It really means the world to me. If you liked this film, give it a like. That definitely helps us in the algorithm. Really appreciate that. Guys, again, thank you so very much. And I am so incredibly excited to see you next time.